Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Jahleal in this incarnation, and today I wanted to talk about the transits that we are going to experiment the next days for the people that wants to connect with astrological influence and wants to make a better use of this. So, okay, the first thing that I wanted to mention is that Mercury is in Virgo. Mercury is the planet of communication, of ideas, and the mental movements. And Virgo, its house, because Mercury is the regent. Virgo is an energy of Earth, and this is about planification, order, optimization, efficiency. It's like what steps we have to give in order to manifest something in a material plane. Everything. It's like eternal improvement and realism, pragmatism. All of these things are part of the energy of Virgo. So Mercury is in there, and yesterday, August 4, Mercury began to go through the mathematical degrees that then is going to review in its retrogradation. The retrogradation of Mercury is going to start on August 23rd, and it's going to last until September 15th. So everything that is happening between the August 4 until August 23rd, in terms of communication, decisions, and all of this kind of things, is going to be reviewed in its retrogradation. Let's remember that every time that I'm talking about a retrogradation of every planet, we are talking about an optical illusion from the perspective of the Earth. So this has certainly an influence because Mercury, it's a planet that is very close to the Earth. It's a person planet. So during this period, we have an invitation to go inwards and to review the decisions, to review the way we are communicating, to review our own thoughts. And in terms of the energy of Virgo, it's about where we can improve and what we can do better, or how we can align more to the things that we want to manifest in this plane. In terms of ideas and communication. Mercury, it's the regent of short travel. I never mentioned this, and paperwork. I never mentioned this because I think that bureaucracy of the old system is something that we have to leave behind in order to create the new systems. So probably this is the first and the last time that I'm going to mention that. But in this process of the retrogradation, we could see that communication to the outside, it's not that fluid, and many times happened in the past that social media falls or things like this, or maybe you have problems with the phone. I'm not telling that this is something that is going to happen for everyone at all, but everything that is happening, it is because this is an invitation to go inwards. So it's a period to review, Okay, this that I'm going to do reflections day by day. So when we are approaching that date, I'm going to talk about this later. Other thing that I wanted to mention, that I wanted to talk about, is Venus. Venus is the planet of desire. So we're incarnating here to elevate our desires. I always repeat this because it's very important that there are desires of the ego that are not aligned with the soul. So it's important to detect this. And I think this is a process of detection of ourselves and of observation. And Venus is linked with the value, not only the value that we give to ourselves, but everything that it's valuable for us outside too. So relationships and sustenance, it's very linked with Venus, the economic themes. And other thing that I explained, I'm going to leave 2 videos that are very short on the description that explains about this thing, because I don't want to repeat information. But in those videos, I explained how Venus was going to do 3 squares with Uranus in Taurus. The first one was in July 2nd, and the second one is going to be on August 9th. But something that is very important is to understand that in the mathematical degrees, this square never went away. So this is an energy that is very vibrant and that we are vibrating during this time until September. So Leo is an energy that it's regent, it's the sun, it's about irradiation, it's about being our authentic self, it's about creating, it's very creative. But when we don't have Leo energy integrated, many times we want to look for recognized outside, or we want to be seen, and this is a job that we have to make inside of ourselves. So these squares were about, this is like a story, you know. The first one was on July 2nd, so you have to think what happened in near that date, because this is like a story, you know. The second one is going to be now in August 9th, and it could be linked with something that happened in that day too. So this was about a situation that could be unexpected, because Uranus many times behaves like that, but it's unexpected for the ego, actually, because every time that Uranus brings something to our lives, it is because it was time. So that situation was showing us maybe how we weren't aligned with our authentic self, maybe because we weren't generating sustenance from a way that was aligned with us, or maybe because we were sustaining relationships or things that, or patterns that weren't aligned with our own discernment, and weren't making us feel valuable. You know, this is about a lot of self-love and to like ourselves. So this is the main theme with the squares with Uranus. And other thing that I wanted to repeat, that I wanted to say, but I'm going to repeat later, I'm going to talk about this later, is the Venus star point, which is the conjunction between Venus and the Sun when they are together. This is going to happen on August 13th. And this conjunction is about an opening cycle of Venus. This is something that it's our desire is illuminating. So we could have a reveal in terms of relationships and all the things that I mentioned before, of how we can connect more with that things, with our own desire. So I think this is a very good moment. But this Venus star point is going to be in a square with Uranus too. So I am going to do a reflection more close to that date, because this conjunction is going to be part of the new moon too in Leo. So I just wanted to tell you this. Thank you everyone, and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.